Hey guys, welcome back to another video, and in today's video it's going to be a continuation of part 1 of Fayetteville, Georgia, living in Fayetteville, Georgia. Today we're still in Fayetteville, Georgia, and we're going to be taking a look at some real estate in Fayetteville, Georgia. So if you're thinking about real estate for Fayetteville, Georgia, this is the video for you, because I'm going to give you a full Fayetteville, Georgia real estate tour in today's video, giving you a wide variety of different options and also showing you a new construction community right there in Fayetteville, Georgia. So definitely sit back, relax, and enjoy the video. All right, guys, welcome to the car. Welcome to the passenger side of the vehicle. I hope this gives you that passenger side perspective. So right now we're just cruising through. We're about to get ready to start our driving tour from downtown Fayetteville into the retail area to show you that pavilion that I was referencing in the previous video. So if you have not seen the full or the part 1 to this video, definitely go to the channel and click on the Fayetteville, Georgia tour and pros and cons, because that is going to be part 1. So definitely go look at that one right now, and then come back to this video, or watch this video and then go back to that one. Whatever you want to do, doesn't matter to me. But right now, so we're going to be getting ready to turn onto Highway 54. And so with Highway 54, it actually takes us into the retail district, or the retail area of Fayetteville, because there is very limited, retail right here in this square area. So that's what we are about to do. So I'll be popping in and popping out as far as my voice and narration in this section of the video. Just kind of FYI. But you see that junction to the right there. I want to point that out. So you see the different highways. So right now we're currently on Highway 54. If we turn left or right, we'll jump onto Highway 85 and Highway 92. And so that I just wanted to kind of point that out for you, just in case you were looking at the highways here in the area. So I'll pop back in as we get closer here towards the retail area. Well, I guess I just made that turn. So now we're on Highway 85, and we're going to be heading north on Highway 85, heading towards Atlanta. Essentially, if we stay on this road, we'll get right into the direction of Atlanta, or the highway, the major interstate, which will be Interstate 75. So if you look to the left and the right on this video, or on this section, you see the car dealership to the right is going to be Ford, the Fayetteville Ford, and then there's some more retail on the left, but that's the biggest, I guess, most notable thing right there to point out. As we get a little bit closer up, you're going to see a lot of different, like I said, just small retail. So mom and pops type retail shops, furniture stores, all kind of different things. Don't know if you saw that directional there, but it was telling you the different directions. You could make a left at this light here and take it down to Fairburn, and we can keep straight to head into Atlanta. So this is just wanted to point that out there. But so again, like I said, same thing, just a lot of retail right here, heading kind of pretty much outside of the downtown area. We're heading away from downtown Fayetteville now. So when something else pops up notable, I guess I'll pop in, because I just want you to be able to see. The whole reason for me doing this portion is just so you can kind of see the natural, what it looks like, so definitely hope you enjoy it. Now there is one thing that's going to be popping up here. You're going to start to see a little bit more of the new sections or larger sections of retail. Is going to be coming up here on your right here in a moment. So I will definitely
Take a year off you, wasting all my time, but it's nothing.
All right, so we're about to come into a new section of this retail district here with this discount tire. So from that discount tire on up, all of that to your right is brand new. They're actually about to start doing some construction behind the racetrack station and this retail area here. They're going to be townhomes. So I'll definitely be bringing that to the channel. I can't even get my words out. I'm so excited. I'm definitely going to be bringing that to the channel because this is a prime area. There's Panda Express to your right, my favorite restaurant for quick food. I love Panda Express. That's probably TMI. You didn't come here to learn about me and what I love to eat, but just want to point that out. Over here, you're going to start getting some more of those eateries, sit-down eateries. We just passed Longhorn on your left. You're going to see Old Charlie's to your left. You're going to see an Olive Garden. So that's kind of more of your, comfort sit-down restaurants. It's not really high-end dining by any means, but you get some options there. Now we're almost here to the Fayetteville Pavilion that I referenced in part 1 of living in Fayetteville, Georgia. So definitely, I've already told you to go back and look at that. But here is a big retail district with your big. So this retail district is going to have your big box brands. So definitely. You're going to have your Targets. You got Target, you have Home Depot, you have Publix supermarket, you have Walmart, you have a movie theater in here as well called Tinseltown. So much in here. You have Kohl's. You have a ton of smaller retail as well, like your foot stores, Famous Footwear, and so much. Marshalls, TJ Maxx, everything for general retail stuff. You'll find it likely here in the Fayetteville Pavilion. I think honestly the only thing they do not have in the pavilion that they should is a Best Buy, and that would bridge the gap of the electronics beyond Walmart. But besides that, and I guess Target, but besides that, you can get a decent variety of stuff here in the Fayetteville Pavilion. So definitely Google Fayetteville. The Fayetteville Pavilion, and you can see all of the stores that's in the actual pavilion. Okay, so if you look to the right, that is the movie theater right there with all of the parking and the green little awning over the door, Tinseltown. So that is the movie theater. And what we're going to do now is we're going to head out of this section. And we're going to head over to, there's like another part of the pavilion. It's technically not the pavilion, but it's like a spillover, if you will, across the street. So that's where we're heading now, just to show you the across the street perspective. And yeah, so almost there. Hit that like button if you're enjoying the video, if you're getting content, if you're getting value from the content. Drop a comment below too. Let me know if you've ever been over to the Fayetteville Pavilion. Drop a comment below and let me know what your experience was like, and you know, how did you like it? How did you enjoy it? And would you recommend people shopping at Fayetteville Pavilion? Drop a comment below. It definitely helps the video get up there with the rankings. Okay, so we're back where we started. We're just leaving out of the pavilion now, and we're gonna go over across the street here. We're gonna jump in this right-hand lane, and you're gonna have I think it's a Harbor Freight in here. It's gonna be the biggest store. Well, Harbor Freight and the Goodwill store is on this side of it, and then there are some smaller, like a UPS store and different smaller retail or service type spaces over here. So. This is across the street from the Fayetteville Pavilion. For some reason, I'm just over saying Fayetteville right now. I've been saying it all freaking day doing this narration, like Fayetteville. But yeah, so that's the Goodwill there. And then there are some more shopping straight ahead, as you see. I just turned off, but there's another area, but it's not much over there. I think a lot of that space is vacant straight ahead, so that's why I kind of veered off. So now we're about to go ahead, and once we leave out here, we're going to go ahead and head towards our first residential areas. So definitely stay tuned, and we're about to see actual real estate. So let's get into it.
Gazing at the blue of the night, stars are filling up the sky. You take my hand in yours, we'll make our own constellations. I could say how much you mean to me, but it won't mean a thing, 'cause words never sound quite right. Let's find our own kind of language. We've searched the whole world and all around it. Didn't know what we were looking for till we found it. They could say they've seen the highest mountain, bottom of the deepest sea, but no one's ever seen a love like this. They could dig up all the buried treasures, where it's worth more than anything, but no one's ever seen a love like this. Walking down a crowded street, moving to our different beat. All eyes are on us now. Oh, but we don't care, do we? Oh, I can't imagine a world where anyone loves anyone like I love. They could say they've seen the highest mountain, bottom of the deepest sea, but no one's ever seen a love like this. They could dig up all the baby treasures, where it's worth more than anything, but no one's ever seen a love like this. Nobody ever seen it. Nobody ever seen the love. Nobody ever seen a love like this. A love like this. We have searched the whole world and all around it. Didn't know what we were looking for till we found it. They could say they've seen the highest mountain, bottom of the deepest sea, but no one's ever seen a love like this. They could dig up all the baby treasures, where it's worth more than anything, but no one's ever seen a love like this. Ooh, moonlight. Ooh, moonlight. Can't believe I found you, baby. Come alive. Loving you like we're dancing in moonlight. Wanna waste our time in the moonlight. Wrap me up all night in the moonlight. Wanna waste our time in the moonlight. Wrap me up all night in the moonlight. You look so good, it hurts my soul. No, I can't deny the way you pull it.
All right, guys, so we are at one of our first properties, and it's behind me. I'll go ahead and put the information on the screen. Actually, let me just show you. All right, so this is the property here, and this property is actually listed for $450,000. It is a 5-bedroom, 3-bath, 2,598 square feet. It was listed back in January. So it has been on the market for a while. And this is one of the open door products that that I showed you before. Well, I'm not gonna say I showed you before, but we talked about it before in my real estate tour of Lawrenceville. And one of the reasons why this property is probably still available is because it is probably on the higher perspective as it relates to what you get. Let me see if I can show you the side, if it's gated in the back. All right, it's not gated, so let's walk around here, show you kind of the backyard of the property. If you want to see a property tour of this property, drop a comment below, let me know if you're interested in seeing doing a property tour. But I did put the photographs on the screen. So this is what you can get for backyard here. Now all of these homes here in Fayetteville are not like this. This is one of the newer built. This house was built in 2010. So this is on the newer side of things, not brand new, but on the newer side of things. So with that, you don't get a whole lot of backyard space. So this could be one of the reasons why it's still on the market. But for $450,000 in Fayetteville, this is what you can expect to get. You're close to your neighbor in this community. For sure on the sides, but as we look at other communities here in Fayetteville, you'll see that you pay a little bit more money, you get a lot more acreage, and we are also closer into the downtown area as well. So the further you get out in the rural aspects of Fayetteville, the better things get for you. Okay, let me just show you some of the neighborhood, or some of the neighbors to this home. or the neighboring homes. So this is the style that you can expect. Actually, the house right next door is for sale, or is under contract. How about that? That's crazy. But this is it. So let's go ahead and take a look at another one. All right, guys, I'll go ahead and flash the pictures on the screen right now. So this house actually listed at the beginning of March 13th. I'm not sure if it's still available right now, but square footage was 3,172 square feet. And it was on the market for $409,900. Okay, does have 1 acre lot, does have a pool and a detached, like a pool house area, if you will, on the back. So very good value. And just kind of showing you the neighbors here to give you some of that perspective. But yeah, so this is what you can expect to get for, you know, your price point of $409,900. So one of the things that most people really enjoy about Fayetteville is this distance between the homes. So you got a nice front lawn, you got a nice backyard, even though you do have a neighbor to your left, but you have a lot of space in between your homes here in Fayetteville. So let's head over to another one of the properties so you can get some perspective of what you can get for your money living here in Fayetteville. All right, guys, so we are actually at a community that is in progress, and it's a very unique one. So you see behind me where this truck is parked, I believe that this is going to be a community entrance, and it's going to be developed out along with the properties that I'm about to go and show you right now. They're actually right off of South McDonald Road, which is a main road. The houses that I'm going to show you, like outside of the subdivision. So anyway, this is a little bit of an interesting one. So you're going to have to kind of follow me on this. But this will be our last house on the video today as well. But so let me show you what I'm talking about, and it may make sense if you can see it. Okay, so this is the entrance to this community. I believe it's going to be one of the entrances to Riverbend Overlook, which is a Dan Ryan community, Dan Ryan Builders. But this is the main road I'm talking about here, which is South McDonald Road. Excuse the car noise. I'm going to try to get off the road real good here. And we have to walk up here to these properties that are actually in development now, or in building. They're in the building phase right now, I should say. But these are gonna have 1 acre lots as well. And so this is one of those opportunity type things where, you know, you probably could actually get in on one of these properties now versus having to wait. So this is one of those opportunity things that I'm bringing to you. It's a brand new community. Some of these homes are still available right off the road here, and they haven't even opened this lot up, this subdivision up for cars to go in. So they're still in the development phase. I think probably waiting on the plat map to be able to start to develop those lots inside more of the inner section. So we're just gonna walk up here and take a look around a few of these homes here. And again, there are no sidewalks because I am on the main. Oh, that's even worse. Okay, let's see how we can do this here. All right, so you see these houses through the trees. This is Dan Ryan, and I'm just gonna kind of show you kind of the outsides. We're not gonna go in any other properties, but I wanted to show you kind of what you could potentially have here in Fayetteville in new construction. There are a few more new construction communities that are up and going. But you see, this is a house here nestled in all these beautiful trees, and you're gonna have area behind the house, and all of this here is your front yard. And so let me get up a little bit closer up to the house so you can kind of see the distance from the road. But this is what makes Fayetteville unique, is the fact that you get a lot of land for your money. And there, look at that water there. I can't get too close. But basically this will be your driveway here. See the gravel or the rocks? So it's kind of your perspective going onto the road. So if you're okay with this and the road being right here, then definitely I think this is a very nice option. These homes are going to be in the 550,000 550 and above. Square footage on these particular properties are going to be anywhere from, you know, your 2,800 to about 3,800 square feet. I think most of these out here are going to be along the bigger floor plans, but you get the 2-car garage with the tandem garage there as well. So technically it's a 3-car garage. But definitely a lot of opportunity here with Dan Ryan. They're doing a whole lot of building here in the South Atlanta metropolitan area. And let's go over to this other one. I think this is almost like the same floor plan, which is, to me, I don't know why they do that. They build almost the same house right beside each other, but I can tell this front exterior is different, but it could be the same interior floor plan. So it's just weird. But again, this is another opportunity, you know, here in Fayetteville. So this one here sits back a little bit more than the other house. Got a little bit of a longer driveway, but you know, so let me turn the camera around to show you the driveway on this one. Well, I guess it's probably, you know, about the same. Now, one of the things I'll tell you about this, you see how that driveway comes in? So this is called an easement. So likely these two houses will have an easement to share the end of that driveway, okay? Probably, likely, maybe. I hope not. But the way they have this gravel going is indicating that. But I am probably under the assumption that they're just doing it for construction. Likely these driveways will break off, but sometimes the county or the city will require them to have that easement on both right at the end there, because it creates a little bit less congestion, right? If you have this driveway then this driveway, especially since they're coming into one in the middle. If that driveway there was flipped, if that house was inverted, then I could see a driveway going out there. So I don't know 100%, but based on what I'm seeing right here, it looks like this may be an easement lot on that driveway there. So that may be something that you may want to consider before you call me and say, hey man, I want in. But I will definitely let you know by that time too. So let's get in the shade so you can kind of see this house here up above. And this is just from the street. All right, so let's see if we can get over here to this other house. Since we're over here, just showing you all of them. Some nails, be careful for your nails. And I don't have my hard hat. You're supposed to have your hard hat when you're going into these new construction communities. Oh wow, there's a cemetery right there. Okay, so look at that, guys. That's a cemetery, Murphy Family Cemetery. It is cornered off. So yeah, that's weird. Okay, I'm just gonna be honest with you. But so whoever buys this house, you're going to be living right next door to a cemetery. Okay, so I'm sure a lot of people will comment in the videos below like, bro, I ain't living by no cemetery. No, I wouldn't. But that's just I just thought I would point that out. I don't think I'm going to get up into there's two more homes up ahead, a little bit further up. I don't know if I'm going to make that trek over there. It's already enough work to try to maneuver through all of this without falling through the mud. So this is the highway here. Or the main road. Let's see if we can get up here. Oh boy. That's the only bad thing about today is I didn't drive the truck, and so I didn't want to try to drive over those rocks. I wasn't sure how even they were and if it dipped on the car. But yeah, so you do have the cemetery right here. So that is definitely something to consider. And they have their own driveway coming into the cemetery. That's crazy that they're building the houses right next to the cemetery. And who would have, I'm glad they had that roped off, because I wouldn't even never even know. I would have never knew that was a cemetery. Wow. So that's the cemetery. Definitely not by driving off the street, you know, from the road. You would have never known that that's a cemetery. That is crazy. All right, so that's another house here. So now these homes here, I can tell that the driveways are absolutely separated. Let's get over here. All right, so this is lot number 3, and it's already sold, they say. Oh, maybe lot number 4 sold. Okay, so no, they do have that shared driveway space. So lot number 3, right next to the subdivision, is available. I mean, so the one right next to the cemetery is available. The one a little bit over from the cemetery is not available. I wonder why is that? Lot number 2. So lot number 2 is already sold. And this is a nice little driveway coming in here. But again, same deal. You got your split right here and going in. But again, this is just 4 houses. What is it, 5 in here? Maybe 5 right here. But the majority, if you can see through those trees, that's going to be the majority of the subdivision in there. But again, opportunity right here, Fayetteville, Georgia. And let's see if we can get over to this other house real quick so you can see this one. And then we'll put a wrap on this video. Yeah, that's a nice exterior too, though. Even got some grass growing back in here. What's crazy is that I'm just willingly walking through here with no regard for snakes or anything of that nature. Well, I'm looking though. All right, so this is the only one that I see that has its own driveway because there's no other house next door to it. So let's go up here and see if this one is sold. So this will be lot number 1. And it's a smaller home. It's got the side entry garage. So you enter the garage from that side. It's the front exterior. And that's a nice little lot too. I mean, you got some side space there. Again, you have to be able to be okay with being right up against the road like this, you know? I mean, because you're right up against the road, and that's the sign that says now selling. I don't know if you can see that or not, but that's the sign that says now selling. Okay, access drive. So they got a notice of violation, 5 days. Install and maintain a silk fence. Wow, they got cited while building. Look at that. Trying to get properties on the market. And so that one is sold as well. Home site number 1 is sold as well. So probably the only thing I see here is 2 houses that are possible. And both of those 2 houses are right next to a cemetery. So do you think they're gonna sell? But honestly, I mean, it's crazy that we're talking about cemetery a lot in this video. Because it just dawned on me that we talked about the cemetery when we was over at downtown. With the downtown being right next door to the cemetery. Let me get out of the way. All right, guys, so let me know what you thought about those lots. Let me know in the comments if you're going to wait till they get this side over here open before you buy to keep from me living next to the cemetery. And if you want to live next to the cemetery, my contact information is below. There's 2 lots available as of today, making this video. And today is March 20th. So definitely reach out to me if you want to live next door to the cemetery. I can make it happen. But nonetheless, $550 for those type of layouts, 1 acre lots in this section of this community here hasn't even opened yet. So definitely you want to reach out to me as soon as possible so we can start to pretty much secure one of these lots as soon as they come available, because they're not going to be available long when they do come available. So yeah, so hopefully you enjoyed the video today, enjoyed hanging out here in Fayetteville, Georgia. I definitely enjoyed you being with me today. Drop a comment below. Let me know if you're interested in relocating and buying a home in Fayetteville, Georgia. If you are looking to sell a home in Fayetteville, Georgia, also reach out to me. I can assist you with selling your home as well. And if you're looking for a rental property, as I said in my video earlier, check out my rental guide. The link will be in the description below. If it's not in the description below by the time you're watching this video, reach out to me. All of my contact information is in the video, and I'll make sure I get you the information for the rental guide of you actually that'll just tell you how to move to Atlanta on the rental side and offer my services in that regard. So, and as always, thank you for watching. Please like the video. Please comment below. It absolutely helps the video get more exposure. Also, subscribe to the channel if you want to learn more about living in Atlanta, Georgia, and the surrounding areas. Feel free to subscribe. Costs you absolutely nothing. And also look out for the Patreon that's going to be coming, where I'll do live Q&A every week. Patreon, you do have to subscribe for that. You have to pay for it monthly, but it's like very, very cheap. But it's going to be able to give you all the information about, you know, living in Atlanta and living in the suburbs, as well as Q&A times every week, where you'll be able to come on with me and ask questions about certain things. If you're curious about a certain area, if you're a part of Patreon, you can ask that on the live Q&A. That's the only place I'll go live. It's gonna be over on my Patreon, so definitely look out for that as well. Until then, man, I'll see you guys on the next video. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you soon. Until next time, take care, and I'll see you on the next one.